Today on Teuty's track analysis, we have the track of the day for February 14th, FS Fantasy by Ohio JG. Like the name would suggest, FS Fantasy is a full-speed track made from mostly road, but it also has one small sausage block at the start, as well as a couple magnet blocks. As for the difficulty, I found the track to be fairly easy, rating it just a 3 out of 10. The only thing adding extra difficulty would be if you want to attempt to speed slide to get extra speed. I completed the track with a time of 44.337, which is 3.7 seconds ahead of the gold medal time and 0.13 seconds faster than the author medal time. Overall, I thought the track was just okay, feeling it lacked variety, as the track was fairly flat and is mainly about just getting perfect speed slides. So, on the plus or minus rating scale, I would give FS Fantasy a plus rating. For the analysis and comparison today, we're using the current world record Ghost, driven by Complex Statics. They had a time of 43.512, and this is 0.825 ahead of my personal best. Right at the start here, we'll see the world record take this lower left line, which will give them a better approach for this corner here, and this in combination with me turning late for this turn, also puts me a little bit further behind. The theme for the start of the track is also reducing airtime. That comes into play right here as well. Pretty much want to be in a straight line with this transition here. You want your left tires to be touching, and then basically instantly your right tires touching after your left tires leave the ground. So you're basically having contact with the ground as much as possible here. And again, that moves us into this next transition here, which you want to be on the upper right side here and jumping over to the left hand side. The world record was much more aggressive to the left here than I was, which resulted in less airtime and them accelerating quicker here. Next part here is a little obvious, but the arrow points down to the lower right. That's where you want to be. Anywhere to the upper left area will result in completely unnecessary airtime. This brings us into another transition here, which you can reduce airtime, not as much as the previous ones, but again, a right to left motion here off this jump will cause you to reduce your airtime a little bit. This will move us on to this next jump here, which we'll see the world record take this one high. They'll also land high on the other side, while I kind of take this one low. Not a huge reason why I didn't take this upper line, honestly, just something in the moment that I didn't really think of doing, but it is the correct option as you'll get some extra speed going down the hill. And moving up into this next turn, we'll see the general idea for the rest of the track, which is speed sliding. And what is speed sliding? Well, when you're over 400 speed, you can get your car to start sliding by multiple means, and this will show skid marks. If you can get those skid marks to overlap roughly 50% as this chart shows, you'll start to accelerate faster while doing so. Also, the more speed you have, the more overlap is better, but again, 50% is a good starting point for practicing this. Moving back to the track, we'll see that the world record gets this speed slide here. Well, I don't attempt it. I tried a couple times, but I found it much too easy to slide out here to the right and crash out. And I'll keep it rolling here the rest of the way, as the majority of the rest of the turns are really just trying to get the speed slides as best as you can. And really, that's the only way to really make this track a challenge, is attempting to get the perfect speed slides, as really it's a pretty darn easy track to complete. So finally something a little different today. I know yesterday I said we've been having lots of like grass and dirt tracks lately. So finally got a full speed today after like 3 weeks without that. We also haven't had an ice track in about the same amount of time, so I'm sure there's going to be one of those soon. We'll keep this one short today, so if you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Check the description for links to my Twitch and Discord if you are interested in those, and be sure to check out all the other track analysis videos out on the channel. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next track analysis.